Hi again, everybody. We're back with more great tasting beers with Kyle on this terrific Tuesday. I have a treat for everyone, and you guys are going to love this. It's the Southern Tier Brewing Company Warlock. Southern Tier Brewing Company Warlock Imperial Stout. This is terrific. Anything Southern Tier makes is terrific, but this is really awesome. Ale brewed with pumpkin and with pumpkin pie spice. I don't know if that was the latest, but there it is. There's the Warlock logo. How cool is that? I mean, this is great. Imperial Stout, 8.6% alcohol by volume. I think it's lower than last year. It wasn't 10. It says, Warlock is the master of the underworld, brewed to bewitch your palate on its own as our counterpoint to our very own Pumpkin, the ruler of pumpkin beers. With its full body notes and pumpkin pie spice and roasted malt, Warlock is black magic in a glass. I tell you, folks, this is great as well. Pumpkin Stout, Imperial, excellent beer. A little pricey. I think it was $9 for the bomber. But anything Southern Tier makes is awesome. We've discussed this with pumpkin and cherry goats that I reviewed. I have my Southern Tier glassware, an abundance of that rinsed down, and several other Southern Tier glasswares. Do not have a Warlock glass. I did have a pumpkin glass, but we'll go with this snifter here. And let's go ahead and get a pour on the Warlock. Wow, this is a great beer. Ass kicker for sure. 8.6% Southern Tier bottle cap there. I don't know how these guys are overlooked, not only nationally, but in New York. And there's some good brews in New York that are underrated that 6 points a good one. But, Chris, to put Brooklyn Brewing, Ithaca, I mean, these guys, they either have to not drink Southern Tier, because the Southern Tier's location is, you put Southern Tier in Brooklyn, and then Southern Tier's location, Brooklyn Brewing Company's out of business. I mean, I'm not trying to hear the knock anybody, folks, but that's just a simple reality. Being in Lakewood, New York, a small rural town of 10,000, 15,000 people, basically a mountain town, they do have one of the coolest, had a friend that went there, shout out to Greg and his brother Chris, said it was the coolest tap room, bands playing, this upscale place, almost like a log cabin resort at the brewery there. Just a great place, great beer. How are they not in the top 3 in New York? I mean, other half, I've heard some good things. You do have Evil Twin. I like 6 Points very good, but, Oma Gang out of Cooperstown's another great outfitter. But, man, to put Brooklyn in Ithaca, and I actually like Ithaca, by the way. But anyway, rambling off again. Let's get a pour on the Southern Tier Warlock. Not that dark. Nah. It's not as dark as I would expect it to be. There's not a lot of head either. No. Getting that pumpkin pie. It says pumpkin pie, ale brewed with pumpkin and pumpkin pie spice. Now there's the head on it. You look at that, it's a stout, but it's not. I've seen a lot of stouts thicker. This is almost like in between a brown and a black. Definitely an Imperial Stout. Get an aroma. Definitely getting some pumpkin. Yeah. Like roasted pumpkin almost. Definitely some roasted malts. And it is what it says it is. I mean, you read the bottom of the bottle. Roasted malt, roasted pumpkin. All of that in there. Let's say cheers to the boys at Southern Tier. One of America's elite breweries. And in my opinion, still underlooked. I think real craft beer drinkers that drink, not just the seasonal from Southern Tier, but even their mainstay beers are really good. No, and we have to respect this brewery and its greatness. So this is a great brewery, and this is an upper echelon with Stone and with Ballast, and to me, even up there with Avery, I think perhaps. But let's say cheers and get a taste on the Warlock 2017. Here we go. Okay. Going down, yeah. I get a pumpkin pie spice. To me, I don't know. I think it's a good beer. See, and I said this before. I said this before. My friend was going to read this today. I like pumpkin beers, but pumpkin stouts, I don't know. They go a bit above. This is a good beer. Actually, it's a really good beer, but See, already leaving some lovely lacing. Look at that. My goodness. Get another sip of that. It seems like it's a bit boozy. I don't know if it's the malt. Yeah, and that's the thing. I just don't know if it's just the malt or if it's just. See, another lovely lacing. Let's get another sip on this. Yeah, let it cool down your palate a bit. It's a good beer. Maybe a little too strong for me. It says 8.6, the same as the Southern Tier. I don't know. Not that it's bad. No, it's not bad by any means. It's not bad at all by any means. In fact, it's quite nice. Quite lovely indeed. A good pumpkin pie flavor with some good roasted malts in there. I'm going to give this a B+. It's a little heavy for me for a pumpkin beer. It's definitely an Imperial Stout more than anything. The roasted malts. There's some pumpkin in there. A solid amount of pumpkin. I don't know about the pumpkin pie spice. A little bit of vanilla in there as well. So, expected a little more. I'm not saying this is bad. I think it's a B+. For me, I just can't quite give it an A. I think it's a little too... The malts and the pumpkin kind of just don't... And I thought that was going to be an issue with the pumpkin stout. Same with some pumpkin porters that are floating out there. They just don't... I don't know if they mesh well, but it's a good beer, and the logo is cool. It's a B+. It's a good beer. So, B+ for me. And a solid beer, B+. Cheers to Southern Tier. Going to try to get some more pumpkin beers tonight, hopefully. Cheers, folks. See you.